Hello, everyone, and welcome to 6 Degrees of Sabotage, a browser game made by Lucas Pope, who's the guy behind Papers, Please, Republic of Times, The Return of the Obra Dinn, and some other classic titles. This one's about tracking a network of saboteurs because someone, specifically the butler, has in fact planted a bomb in the city center at the mayor's rally. We've gathered intelligence that implicates the butcher as the mastermind behind the attack. We need to go ahead and see how this letter got from person to person to person to the butler in order to see who the network of saboteurs actually is. Let's go ahead and begin. Okay, so I don't even see the butcher right now. Oh, there's the butcher right there. Note the butcher's acquaintances. Click on the person to see who they are. So we have here the baker. What are you? You're a socialite? Are you a maid? A teacher? Okay, so the teacher, the butcher, and the socialite. Great. Oh, well, the butcher and the socialite are still hanging out with all these guys together. And if I had to guess, the teacher is the one who passed it along to someone else, given that there's not even any new people in this particular section. So I think the teacher probably passed it on to a cowboy, the wrangler, the sailor, the clockmaker, or the gambler. Let's see what happens next. They're all still kind of hanging out with each other. It's possible it went to the no, all these guys still know each other, so it's probably the clockmaker who passed it on to the landscaper, the colonel, or the bartender. Bartender, landscaper. Who are these guys, by the way? Just bystanders? Okay. Clockmaker, landscaper, colonel. These guys are still hanging out together. So then, probably the bartender who passed it on to the butler. So we're looking at, what was it? Teacher, who passes it on to clockmaker, who passes it on to bartender, who passes it on to butler. And I have to eliminate this. Oh, I have to shoot them? Oh no, what? Well, we know you're one of them. Gotcha. We know you're one of them. Gotcha. You? Where's the teacher? Oh, you're hiding behind some folks. I can't even see you right now. Who was the first one again? We were going from Butcher, I think? Yeah. We said the butcher is the one who, passed it along. So you, alongside the teacher. So we're waiting for this. Guilty and guilty. Got you all. We eliminated the entire network of guys. I love the little stings. I love how the music just kind of pops in and out, very, very just for a brief moment at a time. The network of saboteurs have been shut down. We couldn't stop the bombing, but this crew's days of mayhem and carnage are over. Good job all around, and thanks for playing. There's something kind of horrifying about this. How we can track their entire movement and behavior throughout the entire day, as though they're... How do you even describe that? The idea that we can just very casually track them so easily implies a level of surveillance in this state that, you know, is a little concerning. Let's do one more run. Let's see how the madame and the clockmaker are connected. Okay, so it's the same characters every time. We have the madame hanging out with the wrangler and the butcher. The wrangler and the madame are still, or the butcher. So the wrangler's the one hanging out. It's interesting because they don't actually have very random setups. It's always the same folks kind of hanging out together, which I guess makes sense. You need to see who the odd one out is in this case. This game is not particularly difficult, I suppose I could say. We're looking at the wrangler, right? If you couldn't check previous ones, that would be a good challenge, actually. If I don't check the previous ones at all as we go through this. Landscaper through to baker. Landscaper hangs out with the colonel and the butcher. So landscaper into butcher. Butcher has those guys. So landscaper, butcher. Oh no, I didn't actually keep a eye on it. I need to say the names out loud. I'll be so real. We're gonna do it all in one go without looking at prior ones, as if it is in fact chronological time. Madame to Wrangler. The Madame is coming down, hanging out with the greenies. Some of the Madame into the Colonel. Madame, Colonel into all these folks. Teacher, Gambler, Sailor, and Baker. So Madame Colonel into one of those 4 guys. There's the Gambler in a separate group. Very good. Because there's the Madame hanging out, and there's that group hanging out. So it's Madame into Colonel into Gambler, who then talks to the Clockmaker, the Socialite, and the Butler. The Butler and the Clockmaker are over here, so it's the Socialite doing something new. The Socialite gets into the Wrangler. So it is the Madame into the Colonel, into the Gambler, into the Socialite, into the Wrangler. Gotcha, Madame. Gotcha, Wrangler. Who's the Gambler? Are you the Gambler? You're the Gambler. Colonel, gotcha. Then finally, the Socialite. Boom, gotcha. All the saboteurs are gone. What happens if I just go ahead and get random people? Awful work. The saboteur network still lives on. We suspect it's a small world network. Saboteurs in distant groups do not know one another. Each saboteur knows of only one other saboteur in a different group. He will pass this note into this external saboteur in hopes of reaching his target. Pay special attention to who moves between the groups of people during the day. So that's them just trying to kind of teach us how to actually play the game. Interesting. I guess I kind of latched on to how this works pretty darn quickly. Okay, what if we get like all but one, you know? Gambler into... Wait, okay, I need to refresh. Butcher, Baker. So Butcher is with Butler, Sailor. It's the Sailor with all these people. Good lord, that's a lot of people. Sailor. All those folks are still hanging out together. Is the teacher in that group? Is the Gambler in that group? It's the Gambler. Moves it along to the 2 Socialites and the Soldier. And then the Socialite... Who are we getting to eventually? Did I forget who actually planted the bomb? Oh no. Is it the Baker? I think it's the Baker. I think we're going to the Baker. So Sailor into... Well, we can find out right now. But if we choose one wrong person... But only a couple of the wrong people, not all of them. We get all but one. Where's the Sailor? Where's the Sailor? Where's the Sailor? I want to get all but one. Where's the Sailor? You're not that good at hiding. You're a Sailor. Already got the Sailor. Oops. Sailor into Gambler into what's it called? To the Madame. Perfect. All but one. The Socialite, the Butcher, gets away scot-free. Poor guy. I love how... This is true for most of Mr. Pope's games. There's a level of, like, making a bureaucratic or making a abstract, very abstract concept into a gamified thing. Newspaper editing. Tracking a saboteur network. Insurance commissioning, not commissioning. Being an insurance agent in the case of Obra Dinn, right? All these things are very abstract, and he finds a way to make it into a pretty engaging gameplay loop every single time, which I do really appreciate. I think that's cool and fun. Okay, this is surprisingly, actually, I'm actually kind of really into this gameplay loop. I think it's pretty fun. It's not difficult. It's a very light logic puzzle. I did not actually look at who the final bomb planter was. Socialite into Clockmaker. So Socialite talks to Gambler Wrangler. then the gambler goes and talks to all these folks. Landscaper, colonel, so socialite into gambler, ends with clockmaker. That goes into the colonel, I think. The colonel talks to all those folks. And then it's you, the bartender. So we go from socialite to gambler to colonel to bartender to clockmaker. Let's go ahead and find the bartender. Let's go ahead and find the gambler, the socialite. Oh, where's the colonel? There's the colonel. Just barely missed you. And finally, there's the clockmaker, the guy who actually planted the bomb. Boom. Eradicated with assassin level precision. With the precision of a surgeon doing surgery on a grape. You know? This network of saboteurs has been shut down. We couldn't stop the bombing, but this crew's days of mayhem and carnage are over. Got them done. Got them out of here. Good job, me. Proud of myself. Okay, well that was 6 Degrees of Sabotage. That was pretty chill. I had a good time with that one. Again, I found the whole thing surprisingly engaging. The aesthetics do a lot for this. I think having like a little panel here where you have like information on the side, almost like it's a dossier, and you had to like choose who we're gonna go for in the middle and that kind of stuff is fun. And again, you can just kind of, if you want to, turn this into a, I got 3 of the 5 just by shooting willy-nilly. So do we even need to do any actual investigation? No. No, I don't have to. I guess the fastest possible speedrun is you kind of do this and then just shoot 5 people randomly in the crowd. That could be exciting. But either way, that was 6 Degrees of Separation, or of Sabotage. My bad. Also, notably, only 5 degrees in this game. There's no 6th degree. Clearly, there's a reference to the whole Kevin Bacon thing. 6 degrees of separation from Kevin Bacon, or from anyone in the world. But you know, cool, I guess. That said, I did hope you enjoyed. If you did, do be sure to like, subscribe, do all the YouTube things. If you enjoyed the game, check out the description below for more info on how to play it. And until next time, enjoy yourself.